very nice diffused light right now.
Remember we used
I
to
did a
smoke
whole
up?
movie, everything with the frankincense.
Really?
Yeah, the little.
And the, no, not the steam one.
Oh, what?
The old family like bellows.
What movie?
The one that caused lung cancer. Remember
You know what? I think that was even before I started being on sets and stuff. That was like in the 60s.
No,
70s.
no, it was like in the 80s.
Yeah.
I
What
did
film was it?
Foxes. I did
Oh, right.
Bugsy Malone and Foxes. Everything was smoked, but it was like the cookies. It was like the frankincense cookies.
Oh, the little incense.
No, it looked like a small
Hockey puck.
What is that thing called?
Skeet.
Skeet. It looked like a small skeet.
Oh,
That's good.
did they do this?
Yes.
Oh, yes, sure. And it shot out like it looked like a little shotgun or a round
No,
tube.
it looked like bellows that would like when you on a fire.
But they didn't do that. They just
No, it was like this. It was
Yes,
like,
I
and it
do
was,
remember those.
And it was anyway. That's what it looks
smoked
like
up
here.
everything and made it look good. the
Yeah,
film.
it makes it look great, but you can't breathe.
Yeah. We're,
So okay, this is our producer just left us on our own.
So I guess there's no sound or picture, so let's just keep going.
So okay, this is our take on fashion.
And as you can see, do we need to say any more? I think we're done.
So we were out the other day, and these are my smoking pants, by the way. They are.
I didn't know you had
Look at the size of the bell bottom.
that's a
on
flare.
This thing.
That's a
No, that's
flare.
not a. No, that's
a
a
little
flare.
bit of a flare. That's not a bell bottom. That's almost out of style. Because it's a
no, it
little
is out of
Yeah, I
style.
know. See, you got to do straight. I have the straight.
I can't do straight.
No,
because it bunches up like this and it looks like crap.
You don't do skinny jeans, but straight jeans are kind of.
What's on your shoes?
Oh, this is a prototype for a cartoon show called Space Puppies.
That Mark Jones created.
That I created.
That he had to deal with Steven Spielberg many years ago, and it all went away.
Yeah.
Shockingly, which is kind of horrifying, but it did.
I'm the only guy who had a project that Steven Spielberg couldn't sell. That's actually
No, he
the
did
truth.
sell it.
No, but I mean, didn't get well.
Didn't get
He
made.
optioned that we were going to do it, but it fell apart. Right. Anything he's ever wanted to do
turned to gold.
He turned to gold, and he did it. Mine, he couldn't sell.
Didn't he take one of your plush dolls?
It was given to his son,
who still has it.
Who still has it? No.
So
yeah.
So we were talking today about supposedly mom jeans, boyfriend jeans are in style, and Mark said absolutely not. So I have a wife and a daughter who's 14, and they're telling me that mom jeans and bell bottoms are in. So but I don't know because I haven't bought a pair of jeans in 7 years.
First of all, things come and go. Like bell bottoms, our friend Dave was wearing them. Okay, he's an old guy and he had those big bell bottoms, and he says, "No, this is totally in style." And I almost wanted to throw up. No, then I have a bunch of bell bottoms.
Wear them.
That
you have the pants with the stupid line going across the bottom.
No,
bottom.
that's just distressed jeans.
I've never seen those though. They actually have like
those are very
lines on.
It looks like somebody tied a rubber band around them, dipped them in something.
No, that's how they come out because they bunch them up.
But George,
they're retro.
But George, you wear a T-shirt.
Oftentimes, yeah, or one of these thermal things. Yeah.
You cold?
No, I just like them.
But do you wear T-shirts a lot?
Something under my once in a while. Yeah, I do.
Like if you were a suit, you wear a T-shirt?
Not with a suit usually, but yeah, sometimes I would.
He's more of a formal dresser, but he's just like an executive.
I wear what doesn't need ironed, that's already ironed in my closet, or something that fits me. If it fits me, I wear it.
I
iron.
I'm a good ironer. I've lived alone all my life.
Really?
Well, you don't iron jeans. I'm saying my
you
shirt.
iron jeans if you want to.
Don't. No,
you iron your shirts.
You might the regular shirt.
Are you kidding me?
You have to.
They look like you put them up in a ball and threw them in a corner.
Well, no, not every one. If I'm going to smoke with you guys, I take them out of the dryer and I shake them and then I hang them up and they get pretty good.
You have the line outside?
The what?
You have the
clothesline.
Clothesline outside?
No, but that's actually
not a bad idea.
That's supposed to be the best for everything.
Why? Health-wise?
Health-wise.
Really?
Yeah, because the dryer actually puts what's
poison in it.
No, what's that stuff? The A and B, the energy thing. You're not supposed to actually use a dryer. You're supposed to let the air dry. But that's another one of those alternative stuff.
So you don't use a dryer?
Of course I do.
Do you watch it?
What you mean?
Do you watch when it dries? You have a front load or a top load?
I have a front load.
Why would you watch it dry?
No, I actually watch the front loader sometimes fill up. Have you? Don't tell me you haven't
I don't
done
have a front load.
Oh, okay. Because you know what it is? You want to make sure there's enough water. And I bought this new Samsung, and it works nice. And I watched the water go in.
He lives alone.
You watch?
I have. I put it in the soap water because I want to make sure it goes in. And then it starts to turn. And I go, okay, it's
Do you
getting
sit with
close.
the cat on your lap and watch
No,
it?
I've sometimes watched a little bit just to see, okay, it's going sometimes.
Why would it not go?
Well,
But you do it for entertainment a little bit.
well, no, if I have nothing to do and I just want to make sure that the clothes...
Do you smoke when you're doing
I
it?
don't do it now, but when I got the first front load...
Oh, it's not, no, I get it.
I started to do
well,
it.
look how you had a front load washing
And it's
machine.
weird because it goes like 2 turns and stops, and then it does 2 turns again. It doesn't look like it washes. I'm used to the ones that it's soaked in water and you know, the agitator.
Yeah.
The front loader's
Mine
never...
doesn't agitate very much either. I have a top loader.
Yeah, well, they're making new ones, but they tell me the front loaders work better and use less water, and you know. But
I had a Kenmore
I did too.
for maybe 20 years,
That's
and
what
I never had a problem with it. I bought a new one in a week. I had water all over the floor in my house.
All the electrical.
All that bullshit
yeah.
computer stuff.
I bought in 85, 86 about top of the line Kenmore washer and dryer. They were black.
And it clicked like. Zzz,
They were great,
click,
and
click.
they went for 20.
I went for 20 years.
Matter of fact, you know what? When I moved, I got to a new house. I got a new washer and dryer. It was still good. I just they were old.
No, I get it. You do your own laundry. Mm-hmm. How often?
You know, I run every day, so I actually do it every day only because.
You wash one pair of shorts and a shirt every day?
Whatever's dirty.
But I thought you run naked.
Well, you do laundry every day?
I have to, because when I run, I run
Well, wait.
5 miles, and it's a
But
tough
that's just one
workout.
outfit.
Yeah, what do you have?
Well, no, whatever else is. I have
But
other
that's the
people
one-
in my house,
but-
and I just throw it all in.
Oh, you do sometimes your kids
Yeah.
laundry.
I just want whatever it takes to make a full load.
See, I live alone, and I
He said
do
load.
I do laundry at the most twice a week. But what I do is I'll do a day where I'll do everything: towels, jeans, shirts, underwear, socks, and then I won't have to do a laundry for a week.
Do you separate?
No. What I separate is I wash my socks and underwear separate, towels separate, and jeans separate, and
So you
shirts
do
separate.
separate. Well, you don't do
No,
it
I
by
don't
color.
I don't do
it
it by color. I do it by because you want certain
By
towels to be
application.
hot. Jeans I do in cold.
Really?
Because
I put everything in.
I don't do
Sheets,
everything. I don't do
pillowcases.
like I
everything.
want my towels. I don't want towels washed with underwear. I want them washed separately. So
What difference does it make?
Well,
You have like skid marks in your underwear that you don't want to get on the towel?
No, oh God, no. Well,
You're not there yet?
no, not yet.
I do everything. Bang, done. And you know what?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know who came up with this. You have to separate them.
Mm-hmm.
What? They come out the same.
But here's the thing,
I think it's to protect the lighter colors from getting bleed from the darker colors, changing the.
But if it's old enough, it doesn't happen.
but different,
You're probably right.
Different, like my cotton shirts, I wash on cold because I don't want them to shrink or something. My cotton shirts I wash cold.
I don't
Socks
even
and-
know how to change the
socks and,
the
I'm a
water on mine.
No,
I just turn it on.
no, and your towels have to be hot. Socks and underwear have to be hot.
What do you take them right out of the dryer and use them?
No, hot water.
Oh, hot water.
Hot water.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
Everything's in hot.
So I'm saying I don't wash
I have
my
medium.
jeans and see towels and underwear have to be hot.
How many towels do you have?
I actually have quite a bit.
I got a lot of
I
towels.
got a lot of towels, so I keep them.
I have the Mike Lindell towels. They're very good.
You know what? If I had your kind of money, I would buy those too.
If I had my company, I'd buy them.
Mike gave those to you, though, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I know. See, you know what's funny?
You got pillows,
Gave it, to me,
towels.
gave it to me as a gift.
Do you have
Celebrity-
shoes and
I want to
robes?
get the shoes, but I'm going to buy them. I'm not going to.
They look good.
Celebrities
them?
with all
No,
the,
I just saw. I watched the infomercial.
Oh, what?
celebrities with all the money get everything free,
That's true.
and
When I was a celebrity, I got a lot of free stuff.
yeah, and the people that aren't celebrities get nothing free,
Right. That's true.
and we can't afford them, and you guys can.
Yeah,
but
you
get
can
them free.
afford it. Come on. Look, you live in the lap of luxury here in the San Fernando Valley.
Well, who says I live in the San Fernando Valley? Maybe I
Yeah,
don't.
wow. Smooth, Mark.
Hey, good diversion.
Yeah, right.
Good throw off.
Diversion.
Maybe I am drunk. I don't know.
But you are a clothes horse. I've noticed that. How many shirts don't have burn holes in them?
Oh, that's a problem. No, that's a problem. You know what's the problem?
You should get the. You should buy the
bib.
smoking.
That our friend Chris has.
They have bibs.
Yeah.
Chris wears one.
Chris wears one.
His wife made that. It's,
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's an ugly.
it's a vulcanized. What the hell is
and
it?
it's got burns
It's
all
flame
over.
proof.
He patented
It's got
it.
burns on it, so I'm going. Yeah. No, he didn't.
He has a flame proof, a fire.
That he wears. You know.
God bless
Shit
him.
on my head,
He's
my
great.
mind.
He's great.
Um,
I forgot what the so we know nothing
Fashion.
about fashion. This shirt
No.
I have on is very old,
Everything I have is old.
and I have these jeans are old.
yeah, but they're still in style, not the
No,
flow.
I don't wear the bell bottoms are too big. They cover the whole
Well,
shoe.
I was just going to say quickly, the bell bottoms, the mom jeans, they may be in now, but they'll end up going away.
but that's like everything else. Okay.
No, but the straight regular jeans have really been in for years and years. It's the fads, like the big bell bottoms. That's not going to stay. That's not going to stay.
So go through the decades. We've got. What? Can you do that when George speaks or when you,
know what?
speak?
You know what?
Honest to God.
I always forget that we're being recorded. Yeah. It's a
What is
missile.
that all about? What the hell is that? What is that all about?
You got it
it's-
on upside. He's drunk. It's on upside down.
No, you know what it is? It's a sculpture.
Okay. So is he at DEF CON 3 right now?
He doesn't understand.
I
I
know he
screwed
does.
up my date,
Whatever.
so I'm here all night by myself.
So what was the how far do you want to go back? We were born in the 60s, except for you. We were born in the
Late 50s.
so really? All right. So let's go through the
We're
decades.
gonna go with that.
Okay. What was the best and worst? So 60s was
Cool.
60s was like
No mini
Mod.
skirts.
mod,
Yeah.
English,
No,
very English.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at America, the 60s, you know, like look at who's that guy who killed himself in the Porsche, the famous
James
actor?
Dean.
James Dean, t-shirt and jeans.
Right.
T-shirt and jeans, which is still in style. What happened in the 70s is
No, the 60s you got in. The 60s was coming out of the 50s. And then it went to that. And then the late 60s you got into the mod.
Right, late
You got into
60s,
white lipstick
70s.
for women, Nehru jackets, bell bottoms was
No,
60s.
Those
70s,
John Lennon
70s.
hats.
The John Lennon
and-
hat that
yeah.
I had a John Lennon hat. But the Nehru jacket was very popular.
But that came and went. My theory is the worst look in 100 years was middle 70s
Yeah.
to middle 80s.
They were ugly.
Because the 80s, if you look at old TV shows in the 1980s, they had shoulder patches, the girls'
That was Saturday
hair.
Night Live. It's Fever that did that. Saturday Night Fever caused all that, didn't it?
No, I'm talking about the 80s. That was
All
the
right.
70s.
No, but the 70s was very ugly.
Yeah,
The
the-
70s was paisley, big bell bottoms, mustaches, big head of hair.
And the
right?
women's
And was
hair.
that leisure suits? That was 70s.
Late 70s. 70s was leisure shoots. It went away.
Leisure shoots?
Leisure shoots. Leisure shoots. You know, they got me drunk and then they make fun of me. I'm like a monkey that they, have drink beer. And then they make fun. Look at him. He can hardly walk.
Have a treat.
I just broke my leg.
You broke your drink?
The drink? Don't worry about it. Oh.
Oh, your microphone.
Wait,
He's
is
a
he still-
monkey.
Here, I'll lean in. You can use mine. No, is it still working? Still working. Okay, still.
He's a monkey.
Anyway, I was going to say, the
That's very funny.
but if you go back to the 60s, in the middle, the little mini skirts and the no bras, and the girls had straight blonde hair like Cher. It was the 80s
Yes.
that the girls' hair looked, but girls actually had better hair in the 60s. It was kind of straight blonde. It was like Peggy
In the
Lipton.
70s
and
they were
Mon-
hip. In the 70s they were hippies too. Oh,
Well,
Woodstock was like
70
what was that 70?
Yeah, I'm saying the 80s. Really, the middle 80s was.
Well, that was the Miami Vice era, and then wasn't it? In the
Yes,
80s?
it was,
Yeah.
and it was like no socks.
Yeah.
For men, but the 80s had
T-shirts
the
and
big shoulder
jackets, yeah.
pads.
And
was-
the real.
I
bump
wore
jeans.
that on on Charles in Charge with the very high sweater budget.
Oh, that's right.
God, yeah, we're doing Family Guy
100,000
makes-
an episode.
Yeah, 400,000.
I had the chinos on with the pleats.
Yeah, you know
You
what?
caused this. It's your fault.
And even into the early 90s, I remember I saw pictures of me, and I had those weird jeans and those tennis shoes. It really around the late 90s, 2000, Where
But you're going so fast. You're gonna get it. The '80s had the remember Michael Jackson had it looked like he was a linebacker. He had the shoulder pad, and all the women had shoulders like this.
Oh, yeah.
And the hair was
big
all
hair,
done up.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was very colorful.
and they were puffy. They had sweaters.
Yes, right.
Oh, Charlie's Angels. Those girls looked horrible
Yes.
with those slacks
Right.
and sweaters.
Right.
And you couldn't see their bodies.
Right.
But it's funny how, like, even
Unless you got them
Flashdance, people started dressing with their shoulder exposed from
What
the.
was that, like night?
What was Flashdance?
Remember that movie,
movie.
where
No,
she had
What
her-
was the year?
I don't know.
What was the year? Great.
Late '80s.
Late 80s.
No, but
So
it was,
really is
Flashdance.
movies and TV drive fashion, don't they?
A
No,
lot.
I think it's the other way around, isn't it?
83.
Isn't it the
Flashdance.
other way around? Did people start wearing it, then they pick up on it?
I think
and
it's
then they go.
combination.
So you get into the '80s and you get into it really was ugly. I mean,
Basically, the 80s was ugly.
That show, the Goldbergs, really captures what they wore in the
Yeah.
80s. It really does.
But the disco scene was the ugly part of it to me.
not as ugly
the
as-
All
clothes,
the
that
big
came-
wide collars.
Yeah, I didn't.
Did you have parachute?
Neon.
I never had parachute.
Neon.
pants.
Did you have leather pants?
Yes,
Did you have leather
But I was
pants?
a rock and
I
roller.
tried on a pair of
I
leather
have
pants.
bought a pair.
Yeah, you told me.
I was a rock and roller. So
You didn't have you had parachute pants.
never.
Never had
You had
parachute pants.
a members only jacket.
Oh,
Yes.
many of them.
I still have it, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've had members only.
Did you have a swatch?
No.
No, never liked swatches. I was a simple. I was jeans and a shirt. I always wore
Cowboy
my.
boots?
No, I tried a pair
I
of
had a
cowboy
pair.
boots.
Really?
I couldn't. I looked retarded, or I looked special
Mentally,
needs.
right.
Special needs. But no, I well, cut out retarded. I looked like special needs with the boots. It was terrible. I just so awkward. I mean, I'm not a cowboy, and there was no, so no.
Give the monkeys some more beer. That's one of the funniest things I've ever done.
He's mixing wine and scotch. What do you want?
God.
See, I thought I was going to see a girl tonight. By the way, a girl, I'm looking this way, a girl that has no interest in me. But I thought I was going to see her, and so I was all excited, and then I'm not going to see her.
Okay, so now what was the '90s fashion? What was that? Was that like your ass crack showing with the underwear? Was that '90s? The rap came in, and that
was more of an urban thing.
Wait, grunge.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
When
The
was
flannel.
That was early '90s, right? That was
One was
Yeah,
Nirvana.
Early 90s.
Nirvana was early '90s.
Jeans and high top tennis shoes.
No.
With the 90s. Think
So
of
that was late '80s going into the '90s, and then the grunge thing came in, which is what I kind of look like right now, right? Kind of sloppy and
the flannel
putting
shirt,
Kool-Aid
yeah.
in your hair, whatever the hell that guy did. And then it went into rap culture, where it was the baggy, really baggy pants rolled up to your calf and stuff, right?
But that was always the extreme dressers. I'm saying the mainstream tended to be a little more normal, even in all these eras.
You're saying rappers aren't normal people?
No, they were showmen. No, I'm saying whether it was rappers or, I'm saying those are the people that went, like even Saturday Night Fever. I didn't dress like that.
Did you have platform shoes?
I used to sell shoes right out of high
right.
school.
Like Al Bundy?
I did. As a matter of fact, it was on Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood and Cahuenga, and now it's a Christian Science reading room.
Didn't you shoot in the store?
I filmed a movie down Hollywood Boulevard, and it was a Christian Science reading room, and that's where the shoe store I worked.
What was the name of the shoe store?
I don't even remember. It was a friend of mine's father had a shoe store in the summer of high school.
All right, so you had platforms.
I one time, and with bell bottoms. And I was walking down high school, and I felt so awkward in those platforms
know.
and the thing that even then I knew. And you know what? I think I wore them a few times. That was it.
All right, so then so the '90s became like the rap garb, and then what is it like the 2000s was what?
I'm trying to think. You know what? I think it got more normal with jeans. Well,
Big baggy pants, maybe.
yeah. I think the girls had those pants that creased around the ankle. They weren't parachute pants, but a little
Like
bit.
the 2000s were just like whatever you wanted, I guess, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yoga pants came in.
But if you look at an old movie,
Yoga pants.
and if you look at an old movie in the '60s, the teenagers, tennis shoes, jeans, T-shirt, and they'd wear them today. So it's kind of went full circle. Now, I think anything goes, but except for extremes, like people say bell bottoms are coming back. I guarantee you, I have not seen anybody wearing bell bottoms yet. And if you do, it's going to be a microcosm of that fashion people.
But you remember, you look at old movies, everybody wears a suit and a hat.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah, the young kids had like worn out suits. And now hardly anybody wears a suit anymore.
Unless you do it for your job, you're right. Nobody,
even
people
then.
walking down the streets would wear suits.
Yeah, I know. People go to work in a suit.
Yeah.
Baseball games.
Go to baseball games in a suit.
Yeah.
And now they have, you know what? And I wear a lot of sweatpants now. And sweatpants, I guess, we're always kind of popular, right? And now they have the sweatpants with the tight around the ankle, which I cannot stand.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
And I can't find any sweatpants that are not, that have the zipper, so you can put your shoes on over the sweatpants.
Remember when people wore sweatsuits as like the sweatpants in the matching zip-up jacket that goes
No,
with
the whole outfit, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Run DMC. That was
That's right.
That was their whole thing.
Yes, yeah. Well, that was Parachute.
No,
That was
sweatsuits.
MC Hammer.
No,
Oh,
I'm
well,
thinking
MC Hammer.
You're right.
But we've got, I think now it's almost like, I mean, you can't, there's nothing, you can wear anything now and it's okay. Right? You can wear anything. And I guess we'll make fun of something, but most people are too afraid to make
People
fun of
working from home probably
a lot of shorts.
don't bother to get ready much.
Well,
No.
if you look at the cigar store, from the age groups, from the 20s to the 80-year-olds that come in, their dress is not too different. Even this old guy, our friend Joel, he wears jeans, and it's really not that much different now. You wear
No, it's just a free-for-all pretty much, and that's kind of right in my camera.
Sorry.
Oh, let's end it on that. Thanks, George.
I'm trying not to make any noise.
We don't know anything about fashion. See up my nose with the